welcome. Today I'm going to make for you a requested recipe, and this is going to be kachori. So for this recipe, I have here 1 pound of channa that I soaked overnight. If you want, you can use the tin channa. I prefer to use the fresh channa. I have 2 scallions, coarsely chopped, about 20 grains of garlic, because I like to flavor and really season the channa because you want it to be as flavorful as possible. Some beni or bandanya or cilantro. If you all don't know what this is, all you have to do is Google it and you will get the definition. You'll see what it looks like. It's something that's native to the Caribbean, and it's even found in Mexico. I have 1 small onion chopped, 2 hot peppers chopped. You will need some salt, some black pepper, some flour, some yeast, some turmeric or saffron as we say in Trinidad, and some baking powder. I will leave the list of ingredients down below in the description box for you all, so make sure and look out for that. So let's get started on preparing our dish. You will need some oil to fry this, so before I start, I'm gonna just put up my oil to heat up on low heat. So I want to start off by preparing the seasonings for my kachori. And I think in the Middle East they call this falafel. I think it's pretty similar. So I'm going to add in my bandanya or shadon, my chopped onion, chopped pepper, my garlic and my scallion. Now I'm just going to pulse this until it's fine. So this is done. I'm just going to transfer this to my mixing bowl. It smells really fragrant already, and this is just the seasonings, which is the most important part of this dish. Now to the same food processor, I'm going to add in my channa. So I'm going to pulse and blend this until it's smooth, but I'm doing the channa in 2 parts because if I were to put all, it will just be too much for the food processor. So I'm gonna blend this or grind this, whatever you want, until it's smooth, and then we'll move on. In between grinding, you want to come in and scrape down the sides of your food processor. So one other thing I didn't mention was you will need a little bit of water, and I'm using lukewarm water since I have yeast in this. And now we're going to add our flour, our turmeric. Now you can adjust the color according to your preference. Baking powder, the yeast, and you're going to add salt to taste. Mix everything to combine. Okay, so I finished mixing my mixture here, and it has enough moisture that I do not need the extra water that I told you about. So if your channa is dry, you may need a little extra water, and because it was so wet, I went ahead and I put in some extra flour. So I will leave the adjusted measurements down below in the description box. Make sure if you put extra flour, you will want to add a little more salt. I will leave all of that, how much I put into my mixture, but you can also just take a little taste of this just to see and taste it to make sure it has enough salt. Okay, so now that my mixture is ready to be fried, I just let it sit for like 5 minutes because we have that yeast in here. I'm going to use my ice cream scoop so that I can get the same size of kachori or falafel, whatever you call it. And now we're going to put these in our hot oil. Now you can drop them in from the ice cream scoop, or you can flatten them out in your hand if you like. The falafels are usually round, and kachori is usually a little flat and oval shape. So depending on how you like it, you can make it like that. You want to fry these on medium heat. You want to make sure they're cooked all the way through. And fry them until they have a really nice golden brown color. These should take like around 5 minutes to cook. So my first set of kachoris are finished, and as you can see, they have a beautiful golden brown color. Make sure if your heat is too high, you put it on medium low. You don't want these to burn on the outside and then the inside would still be raw. So I'm just draining them on a paper towel, and I'm going to continue frying them until I've fried out all of my kachoris. So here you have it, my kachori recipe. Let me just break one open and show you guys what it looks like on the inside. You see? To me, it's kind of similar to a sahina, just that it doesn't have the bhaji. And as you can see, it's fully cooked right through. And that's what you want. You want to make sure and cook this until it's cooked all the way through. So I went ahead and I'm serving this with some blended mango chutney, which you can find on my channel. I would leave the link for this up in the right hand corner for you all. Just look for that iCard symbol. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. Make it and let me know down below if you like it. Send me photos if you make it. Tell me what you do differently. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!